Go ahead. This is Noah taking some hacks. First of all, get loaded and swing. Go do it again. So the one thing we're looking at is Noah's really extending his arms out long when he's taking his swings. So he's going to be a little bit slower to the plate, and obviously those inside pitches he's not getting his hands forward first. So this is a side view, and looks like his hands get loaded pretty well, but then when he's swinging through, how his hands kind of drop and makes that really long swing. So go ahead and swing as hard as you can for me. Do it again. And one more time. And maybe even work on his back leg a little bit, make it a little quicker to the plate. Alright, so this is where Noah normally lines up at the plate. He looks to be, I don't know, a good 12 or so inches off. Alright, go ahead, take some swings. Do about 5. So let's see if he gets plate coverage. When he really extends his arms out is when he's being able to go over the top, but obviously not when he's getting his hands inside the baseball. So this is where Noah's feet normally are. Why are you usually back that far?
With the faster pitches, so I have a little more time to swing.
Okay. And go ahead and set your feet up again. So notice, looking at his feet, how his back foot is kind of duck. He's not turned in. So it's going to make his backside a little bit slower. Alright, so now looking at Noah's feet, we have him slightly pigeon-toed, especially in that back foot, because we need to have a quicker back leg into the L position, especially going. And then if we come around, we want to see that Noah's heel has a little bit of air underneath it, especially when he gets into loaded position, because that will help him pivot on that back leg into that L. So go ahead and show me a good L position with your legs. And then swing, and then stop. So go ahead and swing and then stop. Stop. And so right here, we want to kind of, instead of leaning forward, we want to be able to come down into his leg a little more, which will get his weight centered. Because go ahead and straighten your leg out again. If it goes straight out, and then he's going to have a lot of weight over that front leg, and for change-ups and stuff, he'd be way out in front of the ball. So if you can get that back knee down and keep his top body level and straight, he'll be able to keep his balance. He swings. So not sinking all the way down, keeping your body up, but just turning that back leg like that. Good. And so make sure that back toe is turned in a little bit. You get a little bit duck. Sorry, pigeon. And then go ahead and take a swing. Good. Nice right there. Do one more of those. Turn that front toe in. Good. And that's actually a good drill to do. So let's do that one more time. So you get loaded. Load. Heel up in the back. There you go. So it's a little cock and then swing. So that just helps get a little bit of air under it. And then do it one more time. So load, air, and then swing. Good. Alright, this is Noah at home plate. We've been working on his hands and how he's going to get inside the baseball. So we're going to go to 3 different positions. We're going to do opposite field hit, up the middle hit, and pull hit. So go ahead and show me opposite field. Load, and then the hands, that's where they're going through. That's the contact point. That's kind of what the whip zone is. That's what he's showing you. Okay, let's do up the middle. Boom, right there. That's where the whip is. And go ahead and do pull. Good. So all those locations are something that he can do either with soft toss and especially tee work, trying to get his hands inside. We already talked about doing the net drill, which he does. Sounds like quite a bit. But these 3 different positions, let's go ahead and do it again. We have opposite field, hands back. We have up the middle, right there. And then we have pull. His hips are really good, his hands are good, his hands are getting away from his body with good extension. So here's the forward view from opposite field up the middle and pull. Go ahead and show me opposite field. How his hands are back. He's got really great position with his body. He's still firm and tall. He's not bent over at the waist. All right, show me up the middle. Boom, right there on contact. Hands in front, hips are turned well. And go ahead, show me pull. Good, getting those hands out, hips are rotated. Getting your hands away from the body is very important to keep your power. Alright, so one of the drills that I would like Noah to do is work on getting his hands inside the ball, and so learning how to pull pitches with getting his hands inside. So his feet, as you can see, are a lot closer to the tee and set back a little bit. And so what we're going to do is that he's going to do some tee work or soft toss work. Go ahead and do the swing, and making sure that he gets his hands inside the ball. See how you get that? So his hands are in front and then makes contact. Show that again, slow-mo. So you load, hands inside, and then boom, where the contact is. Alright, so the front view, as you can see, he is a lot closer to home plate. And go ahead and show us the inside pull swing. Hands through first, and you're going to get extended. And make sure you go right over the top of that thing. Do it again. Boom, just like that. And so he should be able to work a lot on getting his hands inside by inside pitches and even going ahead and do some outside pitches. So go ahead and scoot forward even more, and then back up that direction. Keep going, and scoot up even more. One more, and back up that direction. Right, and then go ahead and hit that opposite field. Hands through first, boom, just like that. So he's almost like he's going back to his normal position where he started with, even though he's a little more forward on the plate. But obviously, we want the ball to get a little bit deeper in his stance to be able to go opposite field. So same spot, distance on the opposite field hits from home plate, but moving the plate very far back, as you can see, to be able to hit opposite field.
Go, Jack, right hard.
Come on.